Hello Bitcoiners, it's Brian here, the UK Bitcoin Master, back with another video in my series, Bitcoin for Beginners. Welcome back to the channel and this fabulous location that we're in. And I'm going to start the show off by talking briefly about where I am, because there's a lot of people, particularly in the Americas and Australia, that don't know where I am. I am on the island of Lanzarote, which is part of the Canary Islands, the Canary Islands are just off the north tip of Africa, so we're about 40 miles from the Sahara Desert. Today is, oh crikey, what's the date? I think it's the 21st of January 2019, and as always it's great to be with you, and I thought I'd get up on a cliff top here and show you some of the views that we experience. My wife and I lived down here for 2 years and we absolutely loved it. It really is a fabulous volcanic island, and you either like volcanoes or you don't like volcanoes, and this island's brilliant. I'm on this selfie stick, so if it's floating around, forgive me, but I'm trying to show you a bit of the ocean, a lovely a boating marina down behind me that you can see. A fair bit of clouds that's passed over, but the sun's out now and it feels absolutely lovely, and about 22 degrees. So really lovely to be here, particularly as back in the UK. It's probably freezing right now, if not below freezing. So on today's show, I want to talk to you all about vision. And you're thinking, well, what the heck has vision got to do with Bitcoin? Before we go any further, apologies for the glasses. I don't want to look like Men in Black, but unfortunately the sun's picking them up and I can't change, they've gone tinted. I want to talk to you about vision and how it relates to Bitcoin, because, you know, when you look back through history, all the great achievers in history had vision. And when they were setting out to go out and work on their vision, they were massively ridiculed. And I'll name just a few. Firstly, Thomas Edison. You know, he invented the light filament, massively ridiculed when trying to create the light bulb. You know, I think something like 10,000 times he tried to make it work. And of course, all the people around him said, you know, that's never going to work. You've been doing it 10,000 times and you keep failing. And his response back was something like, no, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways in which it won't work. So that's one. You've got the Wright brothers invented, you know, the flight. Where would we be today in the modern world without the Wright brothers and flight? And yet everybody said to them, you'll never get that contraption up in the air. Let's think of some others. Robert Fulton. Robert Fulton invented the steamship. Again, where would we be today without the steamship as it was then and cruise liners that we have today? So here's an interesting way of looking at vision. Take a look at this image that I've just put up. And interestingly enough, everyone sees things differently. So take a look at the picture and then comment below what you see. You know, at first glance, do you see an old woman or do you see the young woman? Because the reality is we all see things differently, okay? Some people instinctively see the old woman. Some people instinctively see the young woman, and some people see both of them immediately. So we all see things differently. Another way of looking at vision. Another image. Tell me what you see instantly. What do you read? Okay, so did you read that opportunity is nowhere, or did you read that opportunity is now here? Just another case, just another case in point, how we all view things and see things differently. So, excuse me. So when I'm linking that all to Bitcoin, you know, I believe that those of us that are in this space right now are visionaries. You know, we have vision, we know where this is gonna go, we just know that it's not gonna happen overnight. Sorry, there's people walking by all the time and it's a bit distracting, but we know it's not gonna happen overnight. Okay, now, you know, it is going to happen, you know, but we just don't know when it's going to happen. But of course, we're pioneers. You know, we're leading the fight when everybody else is thinking we're absolutely crazy, it's not going to work, you know, give up, what are you doing those harebrained things for, etc., etc., etc. And if you read the definition of vision in the dictionary, it says something to the effect of vision, the ability to see something that hasn't yet manifest. That is the ability to see something that hasn't happened yet, but you just know in your heart of hearts that it is going to happen. And right now, that's where we're at within the crypto community, and particularly from where I'm coming from, Bitcoin. It is going to happen. It is going to change the way we view money, the way we do banking. It's going to massively help those around the world that don't have access to basic banking, because, you know, you can send money all across the world from a touch of a button, an app on an iPhone or an Android phone these days, and that's going to liberate millions and millions around the world that don't have access to, like I say, basic banking. So if you're in the Bitcoin space and we are in the bear market and you're thinking, oh, what's the point, what's the point, don't be involved in Bitcoin to make a fast buck, guys. Be in Bitcoin for the long term. Buy, hold, delay gratification. You know, don't go and spend it when it goes up a bit. Wait for it to go, because it is going to go. You know, why are we all so sure it's going to go? Well, just think about this for a moment. When you've got something that's scarce, it drives its price up. Bitcoin is scarce. There is only ever going to be 21 million coins mined. Something like 17 million are already mined. There's not many more to go. People are scooping it up at cheap prices because they know that it's going to go again. And when it goes, it's going to double, quadruple, tenfold, 100-fold, 400x, some people are saying. None of us know, but we've got vision to buy the coins, hold them, and then wait. So, you know, I haven't mentioned it already, but, you know, I've got a lot of social media platforms that I'd really encourage you to follow me on. Obviously, this one, I'm doing this on YouTube as well as on Steemit. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do give us a thumbs up, a like, a reshare, subscribe to the channel. If you're following me on Steemit, give us a thumbs up and a revote, or an upvote and a re-steam. I'd really, really appreciate that. I'm always on Bitbacker.io. That's a pretty new one out, so do head on over to Bitbacker.io and follow me there. You can even make a pledge if you'd like to. Twitter at UK Bitcoin Master, on all those platforms actually at UK Bitcoin Master. So I'm going to run off now and spend some more time with my lovely lady. There'll be another show coming up on Thursday, so do look out for that one. But for now, for me, Brian, the UK Bitcoin Master, that'll do for today. Have a quick look at the panoramic views that we've got here on the island of Lanzarote. Absolutely beautiful out here. We're going to go and see some more of the sites. Guys, I will speak to you all on Thursday, but from Brian, the UK Bitcoin Master, have yourself a fantastic Bitcoin day. Cheers.